Lion Nation, a pleasant hello to you. Standing before me today, girls tennis coach Kirk Orahood. JSerra Girls Tennis team, it was just revealed by CIF, will participate in the Division One playoff starting on Wednesday at 2 p.m. They will be on the road facing San Marcos High of Santa Barbara. Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on earning a berth into CIF.
Thank you. It was a little tough chore this year. We didn't think we were going to get in. I should know the rules better, but I thought if you came in third and didn't have a winning record, you weren't going to get to go. But I guess that's the at-large people. So we had a playoff match with Olu last Friday. We tied for third. They beat us, and we beat them. And we had a rubber game on Friday, and we beat them 11-7 at their place. And that earned us the right to travel to Santa Barbara.
Now, talk a little bit about Friday's match with Olu. Obviously, it's an opponent that you know very well. You play them twice, you beat them once, they beat you once. And going into it, I think you obviously know the stakes. You guys win, it's an automatic playoff berth. If you don't, it's a pretty good likelihood that you might not make the playoffs. What was sort of the mindset, and what did you tell the girls going into that match?
Well, we had probably our two most serious practices of the year last week. Actually, one was the second day of our league tournament up on court 6 as the JV finished down here, and the next one was the next day, a regular practice right after school with no one here. And I just told the girls that anyone comes to practice those 2 days, their energy is going towards beating Olu on Friday to get to where we are today.
Now, obviously, the match gets going, and there's always what I like to call the unsung heroes, or those that step up and go above and beyond maybe what you thought they could do or what they even thought they could do. Who were some of those unsung heroes for you on Friday?
Well, she had actually done this earlier in the year right here on the court. We're on that court up there on court 6. I moved my lineup around and took my number 3 singles and put her into doubles, and I had a couple different choices of people. I took my number 4 singles player sub, Nika, put her in singles, and moved Sophia Staff over with Sophia Stewart. And Sophia Stewart and Bella Aftabi had rotated up against Orange Lutheran the first time we played them and beat their number 1 team, a girl that got 4th place in the league tournament last week, and literally beat them after Olu had beat our number 2 team. And then Sophia Stewart came back with Sophia Staff and did the same thing the other day. They lost their first set 6-0, and I thought, oh wow, here we go. And they beat the number 1 team from Olu in the second round. We were down, it was 3-3, we were down 0-3. My number 1 doubles team was down 0-3 and won 6 straight games, so that was Ellie and Jazzy. They came back and won 6-3, and so we were 3-3 after round 1, but we swept 5 of the 6 sets in round 2, which gave us 8, which pretty much assured the victory.
Once that victory was assured, just talk a little bit about that feeling from a coaching perspective. You mentioned earlier that this was a season in which you guys were looking to kind of build and maybe have an eye toward the future. Now you have an opportunity to partake in CIF playoffs. Talk about how special it is with this particular group to get to that destination.
Well, we're young, and I didn't think we were going to get to go, and I never don't want to not go to CIF. And I was kind of a little bit bummed like that. If you allow me to expound a little bit, I just felt the whole season was kind of like you go to rent a VRBO at a ski chalet or someone in a little cabin, and you pick up the jigsaw puzzle that they left there, and you start to play some board games. You get the puzzle, and you just got the weird feeling that there's some pieces missing. And you know you're going to put the whole puzzle together, and there's going to be 2 that aren't there, and you're going to be bummed. I felt that way the whole year this year. I knew we were missing a couple pieces, and we got half of it put together the other day with that number 3 doubles with Sophia and Sophia. So we're going to move a couple girls up from JV, which we do every year. I move just like football does. I came from a football background at Edison, and I've always moved my tennis players up and just have the kids be on the bus and go and see what it's like is pretty intense. So we have a couple of young ladies joining us Wednesday and see what it's like. And then these girls will see what it's like. We've played San Marcos our first match the year that we won 2 years ago, that we won CIF, and they had the weaker team. And we put a bunch of subs in and still won the match. This looks like it's probably going to, they're 15-1. We're what, 4-16 or 6-11 or 6 or whatever. There's only one other team in this whole draw that has a losing record, and that's Tesoro. So it's going to be a tough chore.
Tough chore, but nonetheless one we definitely look forward to seeing, what the girls can do. And I know from a coaching perspective, you'll be excited to see what they can do. Again, JSerra will be in the Division 1 playoffs for girls tennis. Their first round matchup is on Wednesday afternoon, 2 o'clock, San Marcos High School of Santa Barbara. Definitely hitting the road there. And Coach, we wish you the best of luck, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.